Now, the next part of our program is where I get the honor of bringing up someone who, ever since I've met them, I've completely been enamored. There are people who come into your life and you meet them, and you understand that they mean business. You understand that they're here for a purpose that's beyond themselves. Their purpose is to give, to edify, uplift, and enrich. When you meet this person, I have no doubt that you're going to feel the same way. A person who leads, not just in their walking or their talking, but they also bike it. Our very own CEO and Executive Director, please welcome Ed Ewing to the stage.
Gotta be the pants, right? It's gotta be the pants. Let's take another look at the pants. You knew I was gonna do that, DJ. I don't know, I forgot, it was so long ago. My goodness, it's so good to see so many beautiful people in this room. And I realized that the top is rather conservative, and the pants, the bottom looks like I just got off tour with ABBA, because I got the clogs going on too, so I'm a little conflicted, but thank you. And they're on loan if you want to rent these pants. It's a new revenue stream for Bikeworks. So anyway, it is an honor to be here with you all tonight on this beautiful evening. As TK said, my name is Ed Ewing. I'm the executive director of Bikeworks, and I've had just the luck and the pleasure of leading this organization. And I should actually say co-leading this organization, because it's a collective effort. It is the wonderful staff and board that have chosen Bikeworks and the mission of Bikeworks. And could I just have staff and board please stand? Would all staff stand first? And would the board of directors please stand? And I think we can make more noise than this in here. I think we can make a lot more noise. Because after all, it's a house party. And I know at least some of you are going to do a keg stand later on. So again, thank you all for being here. Thank you to board and staff. And thank you to our sponsors. And our sponsors really, they're beyond sponsors. They're partners, because in our sponsors, yearly we have a sponsor racial equity cohort where we spend 6 weeks talking about race and equity and social justice. And so thank you to our sponsors and our partners for being here. Also, thank you to the table captains that are here tonight. Table captains, will you please stand? Again, we can make more noise than that. I'd also like to call out a few people as well. There's a couple people who have traveled a long way to be here tonight. And there's also a lot of former Bikeworks staff here tonight, and also some former Major Taylor alumni here tonight. So would former Bikeworks staff please stand? And would the Major Taylor alumni stand as well? One person in particular who's traveled a long ways is a legend within Bikeworks, Ricky Rodriguez. Ricky, thank you for being here. Came all the way up from California. And also coming from Portland, Ruben Alvarado, the executive director of Community Cycling Center in Portland. Drove all the way up here for this. So thank you both for being here. You know, tonight's theme house party, it came from Bikeworks Development Director Chelsea Alvarez. The December-January timeframe, we're sitting around the office reflecting on 2024, Bikeworks performance, the election, the state of the world, the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Still haven't quite figured that out. The end of 2024 was hard, and Bikeworks was not immune to the uncertainty and the unsettling vibrations radiating from the White House. In my almost 5 years of executive director service at Bikeworks, Delivering that news to the board of directors was the hardest thing I've ever done. And with 100% board support, we figured out a plan to move forward. And in all of that, the bike shop, the mighty yellow house that we all know and love, the bike shop had its best year in BikeWorks history. This affirmed that with all the uncertainty, people want to ride bikes. People want to talk bikes. People want to build community with the bike. And in sitting with all of this, Chelsea said, you know what? We need a party. We need a house party. We need to come together in community and celebrate ourselves. No pretense, no glam, no stuffiness, just old school house party. Come as you are, and we'll fix you a plate and get you something cold to drink. Or drank, depending on what part of the country you're from. Get that drink. In 2024 and 2025, BikeWorks continues to invest in staff, adult programming and youth programming, and that investment looks different for now. Not forever, just for now. And in all of that, adult and youth programmings are thriving. BikeWorks repair classes taught by Community Resource Director Rebecca Coe and Community Resource Coordinator Jatin Conradi and volunteer Martin Criminali, those classes are full at capacity for the rest of 2025. Guided by the leadership of Youth Programs Director Rich Brown, youth programs are thriving. BikeWorks youth programming is now in every South Seattle high school and with a few middle schools. BikeWorks youth programming is even at Chief Sealth High School in West Seattle with record attendance, or over 30 students who want to ride bikes at one high school. And through thoughtful collaboration with our partners at Cascade Bicycle Club, we will continue to expand the Major Tiller Project together. Youth leadership is also thriving. Through the creativity and experience of Youth Programs Coordinator Cornell Green, BikeWorks has launched the Youth Leadership Collective, supporting the development of leaders of tomorrow. And there's an interesting story, a good story about Cornell. Cornell joined BikeWorks programming when he was a senior at Franklin High School. And he became so interested. Cornell never left BikeWorks. Cornell took home, I think Cornell has more bikes than I do, and I have 13. He never left BikeWorks, and he caught our attention. We're like, this young cat gets what we do. And so that participation in programming turned into an internship. Then that internship turned into a coordinator position while he's finishing his degree at UW. And we're still getting bikes into the hands of youth that need them. Led by Youth Programs Coordinator Marcus Klein-Hill, Tom Parker, and Cooper Berry-Smith, over 350 youth of color received bikes, a lock, a set of lights, and a helmet. And we're on track to do the same in 2025. And people are still donating bikes. The Recycle Use team of Steve, Allie, Seth, and Simon, they processed over 5,000 bikes in 2024. While providing support for a team member who is providing care for a loved one. At BikeWorks, all the work that we are doing is grounded in social justice, specifically racial equity. Guided with the support and partnership of Edna Sadberry, We are holding quarterly race-based caucusing with staff and yearly staff board retreats, imagining and developing a pro-Black culture, specifically a pro-Black women's culture. We are inviting our sponsor partners into the conversation as well, with participation from orgs like the Seattle Department of Transportation, Queen Anne Books, and REI, just to name a few. You see, this anti-DEI energy that's coming from the White House is some bullshit. Straight up bullshit. At 29 years old, BikeWorks was founded on the principles of diversity and inclusion. We are 100% diversity, equity, and inclusion. It is our purpose, it is our intention, it is why BikeWorks staff and board look like they do. 87% of our leadership team is of color. We are Black, we are Asian, we are trans, we are white, we are biracial. We are DEI. And you being here tonight, you are diversity, equity, and inclusion. You are Black, you are Asian, you are trans, you are white, you are biracial, you are a community. We, and this is DEI. And what I want to call out tonight is this room looks different. Look around. This room looks different. Not all of you have this history, but I can remember when it was just me, Sister Phyllis Porter, Brother Jawara, Doug, Bill, Rayburn. It was us in a room of 500. Now look at this room. It looks different. It intentionally looks different. That is intention. This room is diversity, equity, and inclusion, and we will move through this together, shoulder to shoulder, together. We will not cower, we will not shrink, we will not bend, we will not turn away. We will stand, shoulders back, chin high, eyes open, and face it. There's no other choice. We don't get to hang out at the fork in the road. We move. We move with purpose and intention. We move together in community. We move as this room to advance our collective mission of diversity, equity, and inclusion. We move as Native Americans. We move as Black women. We move as Black men. We move as Asian Americans, Latino Americans. We move as Pacific Islanders. We move as transgender Americans. We move as white allies. DEI is what's in this room. DEI is community. DEI is this community. This is all we know. So as we move through tonight, let's celebrate that. Let's notice it. Let's smile at it. Let's embrace it. It is who we are. It is who I am. I wake up this color. I go to sleep this color. And I will leave this earth this color. I am proud of that. I love you all, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. Now let's house party!